As the NRL continues to evolve and change, the importance of having high quality backs has only increased. There is an absolute abundance of talented backs who possess tremendous athleticism and skill, and in today's video I want to highlight some of the young backs who are ready to break out in 2022. For some, breaking out may mean just receiving a few games in the first grade, whilst other players on this list will be looking to become regular NRL starters or stars. Remember, this list is subjective and in no particular order, just a chance to look at some young, exciting backs. At number 10 is Izack Tago. Even as Penrith sit atop of the mountain as 2021 Premiership winners, exciting talent continues to burst through. Known for his elusiveness and pace, the St Mary's product has thoroughly impressed in 2021 in the New South Wales Cup, amassing 10 tries, 4 try assists, 8 line breaks, 12 offloads and 34 tackle busts in just 9 appearances. This outstanding play would grant him a debut in round 13 of last season. In his first 6 grade appearances, he had 11 tackle breaks, a try, and averaged 58.8 run meters and 13 tackles, whilst just playing over half a game. He would gain invaluable experience being a part of the Panthers Premiership side, and would win the club's Rookie of the Year award. With the likes of Paul Momorowski, Brett Naden and Matt Burton all leaving the club, there is a centre spot up for grabs for Tago. If he gets a regular starting opportunity, expect Tago to be an excellent contributing piece for Penrith. At number 9, it's Haze Dunster. With 14 NRL appearances already to his name, Haze Dunster has already established himself as an NRL player. He has the agility and footwork which mimics his cousin, the great Benji Marshall. Dunster should be in line for that starting right winger role in 2022. With Dunster having 7 tries in 8 games, he forced coach Brad Arthur's hand to feature towards the back end of 2021. And now with Blake Ferguson no longer above him on the depth chart, Dunster should have free reign over the wing position. He was given the club's Rookie of the Year award in 2021 as he averaged over 100 metres and totaled 3 tries over his 13 appearances. With Arthur trusting Dunster and starting him during the 2021 final series, and the club granting Dunster a 3-year extension until 2025, it's clear Parramatta has faith in the youngster. At number 8 we have Tolu Koula. Now if you thought Josh Adokar or Jason Saab were quick, check out Tolu Koula. This guy's rapid, and when I say rapid I mean Formula 1 car type rapid. Starting out at 14 with Manly, Koula has worked his way up the ranks, winning a premiership in the Harold Matthews Cup and featuring prominently for Manly's SG ball side in 2019 and 2020. Koula continued to impress in his call-up to the New South Wales Cup with 5 tries, 3 line breaks, 1 line break assist, and an average of 3 tackle busts and 144.8 run meters in his 5 appearances. Koula was timed at 10.58 seconds over 100 meters, a GPS schoolboy record, and a time that puts him in the upper echelon in terms of speed in the NRL. His untapped potential has got Manly fans excited, and it's why he was elevated immediately after completing his HSCs. At 19 years of age, and with the excellent backline Manly has, a few NRL appearances in 2022 for Koula would be regarded as a success in my books. At number 7, it's Toby Sexton. Arguably with the most hype on this list, the 20-year-old is expected to lead the Gold Coast Titans in 2022. Sexton has had a storied junior career, featuring as an Australian schoolboy in 2019 alongside Sam Walker and Reece Walsh. He has also led the Tweed Seagulls to a national under-18 final where he was the finals MVP. Toby describes himself as a footy nerd. He has a high IQ and showed that he had the smarts to play in the NRL after debuting in round 19. Across Sexton's 4 games, he would average 230 kick metres per game, 80% goal kicking accuracy, 2 try assists and 1 try. He has high expectations on his shoulders as both Ash Taylor and Jamal Fogarty were moved along to give Sexton the starting halfback gig, but I honestly expect Sexton to thrive in his elevated role in 2022 as the Titans look for back-to-back finals appearances. At number 6, it's Matt Timoko. The young Kiwi is coming off a Raiders Rookie of the Year season and will be hoping to follow in the footsteps of fellow Raider Sebastian Kris, who broke out in 2021. He's an absolute standout at the jersey flag level with 13 tries in 21 matches in 2019 and showed in 2021 that he's more than capable, appearing in 9 games in the centres in the NRL. Timoko is your prototypical centre, a very strong, powerful runner of the ball with enough speed to beat his man and the silkiness to throw flicks to his outside winger. He would total over 120 run meters in 6 of his starts last year and was more than solid in defence with a tackling efficiency of 89%. With only Sebastian Kris and Jared Croker ahead of him in the depth chart, there is no reason to why Timoko can't make the Raiders centre position his own and have an outstanding year. A quick reminder that if you're enjoying this video so far, like and subscribe as it really helps out the channel immensely. At number 5, it's Matthew and Max Feeney. These two have had illustrious junior careers to this point, representing New South Wales at the under-18 level and the Australian schoolboys in 2019. The Feeney twins have been in the Dragon system since the age of 13 and were part of the Illawarra Premiership winning 2019 SG Ball side. Both have played in the first grade with 6 and 8 appearances each, and if given the opportunity they may build one of the strongest outside partnerships in the comp over the next few seasons, like they did at the SG Ball level. With Matt playing centre and Max playing wing, playing time won't come easy at St George as they are full of outside backs, but given the opportunity, the Fine twins will become a feared duo around the competition. At number 4, it's Will Penisini. This list of silky centres continue with Will Penisini, described by King Gutho as Young Mike because of his skill set that resembles Michael Jennings. He's a graduate of the prestigious King's School alongside Joseph Suwali and has been contracted to the Eels since the age of 14, working with coach Brad Arthur since the under-12 level. Penisini grew up playing rugby union at Kings and was so good he would find himself playing against Year 11 and 12s whilst he was in grade 9 and dominated. He would later become the captain at Kings, leading his side to an undefeated championship year. His rugby league career consisted of junior accolades like representing New South Wales at the under 16 and 18 levels, before making his debut at Parramatta at the age of 19. He excelled in his 5 appearances towards the back end of 2021 so much, he kept his spot in the starting lineup during the final series. He's an absolute handful to tackle at centre, able to break tackles with ease and often overpowers his opponents. With a limited amount of centres on the Eels roster, Penisini should be able to hold down a starting spot in 2022 and has one of the best opportunities to break out on this list. At number 3, it's Tyrell Sloar. In a Dragons side that often lacked spark for the majority of 2021, Sloar was a shining light in attack towards the back end of the season. Another young gun who is part of this exciting Dragons nucleus, Sloar has been given the reins as the Dragons fullback with the loss of Matt Duffy in the off-season. Another one on this list who has represented New South Wales at the under 16 and 18 levels and was a heavily coveted youngster. His excellent play in the shortened New South Wales Cup season granted him a call-up to the Dragons where he would score a try in every single game in the first grade, whilst also contributing 2 try assists and 13 tackle breaks. He glides in open space and is able to evade defenders with ease, and excels when coming off the back of set plays. The success of the Dragons in 2022 will rely heavily on Sloar, as he will look to fill in the shoes of Matt Duffy in the spine. At number 2, we have Nathanael Sasagi. Another exciting Kiwi on this list with great versatility and skill. A junior Kiwi in 2019, Sasagi was an absolute threat also in the New South Wales Cup in 2021, with an excellent ball running game in the halves. He's constantly around the ruck looking for openings and blends nice footwork, a decent kicking game and a great fend that allows him to play either in the halves, in the centres or just as a general utility. With the loss of Mitchell Pearce, Sasagi has his name in the hat to partner Jake Clifford, but will have to battle the likes of Adam Clune, Kurt Mann and Phoenix Crossland for that spot. Sasagi appeared twice for Newcastle last year, once in the centres and the other time off the bench, which is where his utility value may help him find a spot in the Newcastle starting 17. Wherever he finds himself on the park, Sasagi's skill set will be invaluable to a team now without Connor Watson and Mitchell Pearce. At number 1, it's Jaden Sullivan and Talatau Amone. For the final spot, I had to choose 2 of the more dynamic young halves in the sport currently. These 2 are again part of the new Dragons nucleus that should excite Illawarra fans. Both play in the halves but have differing skill sets, with Amone a more powerful running half who has quick feet and an excellent kicking boot. Sullivan is more silkier with his hands and a player that likes to play instinctively to what he sees in front of him. Both have developed from their early teens at the Dragons, winning the 2019 SG Ball title together, and are from the same crop as the before mentioned Tyrell Sloar and Fine twins. Both Sullivan and Amone will most likely be in a direct battle up until round 1 for the 5/8 position, alongside Ben Hunt. We saw both Sullivan and Amone feature for the Dragons, especially towards the latter end of the season in 2021, slotting in where they could, whether that be in the halves or off the bench. With the retirement of Corey Norman and former opportunities given to the 2 youngsters from coach Anthony Griffin, he has already put faith in the 2 youngsters and believes both Amone and Sullivan are the future for the St George Illawarra Dragons. Okay, so that concludes this NRL list on backs who could break out in 2022. Remember, this list is not exhaustive and there will be individual pieces on some exciting young players for the future coming soon on the Alpha channel. If you have your own suggestions on NRL players, tell me in the comments and we can have a discussion. For more Australian sports lists and mini documentaries, subscribe, like and comment. The bigger we build this channel, the more improved the quality of these videos will become. As always, thank you for watching.